Welcome back. The average Aussie consumes almost double the daily recommended amount of salt. And despite warnings that it's linked to high blood pressure, many of us can't seem to reduce our intake.
Now, there's a simple solution: low-sodium, potassium-enriched salt. Yes, that's right. It looks and tastes like regular salt, but researchers have found it can improve your health and your heart. Dietitian Karina Savage joins us now. Well, what exactly is it?
Good morning to you both. Potassium-enriched salt is where they have taken some of the sodium and swapped it for potassium.
Right.
So it's 50% less sodium and they've added in potassium.
So why is that good?
So potassium is actually protective against heart health. So sodium drives blood pressure, whereas potassium actually helps to reduce blood pressure. Potassium helps to relax the walls of the blood vessels.
OK. You've got two here. I'm going to try them and see if I can taste a difference, because obviously when you have these, I guess, diet-focused or health-focused things, they taste a little bit different. I don't know which one's which. I'm assuming...
One looks more coarse.
Sorry for the double dip. Okay, that definitely tastes like salt. It's like I'm back at the beach. Oh, is that the enriched one, the finer one?
It is.
The only difference,
Really?
the flavour's the same. The only difference is it kind of it dissolves in your mouth.
Yes,
like
more
it
easily.
doesn't stay as a solid form in your mouth as much as the salt does. It's quite interesting, but definitely salty.
Salty.
Like very salty.
Yeah, when they've done studies, taste comparisons on food, people haven't been able to detect the difference and they've actually been quite happy with both options. But the studies actually show that it really does reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke and early death, basically.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
pretty
is this something we should all be eating now? Can you get it now?
You can get it. It's been on the shelves for years, but it is in short supply. So it's hopefully something we'll be able to access more easily once the supply picks up.
See, the problem with salt is that often it's hidden in the food that we have, processed food, naturally. We can't really stop that. We can avoid those things, but if we're putting extra salt on, then we can choose to use the potassium enriched. Is that right? So what sorts of things do we have too much salt in right now?
So you're quite right. We don't want to be adding a whole lot of salt to our diet anyway. So if you can use herbs and spices on your food instead of salt, amazing, or pepper instead of salt, amazing. And if you can use the potassium enriched instead of adding regular salt, that's going to offer health benefits. But hidden sources of salt, we have things like bread and cheese. Very salty.
Right.
Bread.
So
White bread
has,
or all bread?
Regular bread has salt added to it, and I don't think we associate that as a salt-containing food.
True. Yeah.
But trying to choose salt-reduced options, so in the supermarket, choosing salt-reduced options if you've got two options, or comparing sodium per 100 grams is a great way.
Okay.
And also using herbs and spices at the table is another really great way of swapping out. So you're adding flavour without the salt.
That's a good idea.
So like with diet drinks and stuff, stevia is added instead of sugar. Will we see this potassium-enriched salt be thrown in as a healthier option, do you think?
I think potassium-enriched salt will definitely increase in the supermarket shelves, as we have seen iodized salt, because that also offers health benefits.
Right.
So yes, we will start to see more potassium-enriched salt because the studies, the research is very significant, and it's going to be, I think, translated into public health recommendations moving forward.
There you go.
Okay.
Interesting.
We're seeing
Look
the
out for
future.
it.
Thank you very much, Karina.
Pleasure.